Last time on Avatar Legend, Legacy of the Lost, not only had we found our way into the spirit realm, but we'd come across apparently a former Avatar. Or maybe it was just a figment of your imagination. Who really knows in a place like this? You've seen shadow beasts roaming an otherwise desolate place. You found very, very brief respite in whatever spirit realm version of your underground hideout is. And Kim found out that your succession is already more or less underway. Been given the prime title, and things have kind of just been left in your hands. Found a very loving letter left behind. And I think everyone is kind of left in this state of shock, seeing doppelgangers, seeing that this place doesn't really want you here and it's going to fight back against you. And with Mayari dealing with whatever this spirit was that was trapped in that amulet that has now become part of you, how it's not necessarily evil or meaning to hurt everyone, but it is in pain and it's just lashing out. And what that means. But I think we can pan the camera down through the ruins of the city, past the creatures that patrol for folks such as you, and find Kim sitting at the bar, or what's left of it. That same spot where all of you have met and learned so much about Republic City and about each other and about the people in the city. And now you sit there alone, left to your thoughts. What would you like to do?
I will try and clean the place up a little bit. Just a few seats for myself and everyone else. Make it a little more comfortable. When everyone gets up, they have a place to sit. Get some food ready for everyone. Uh, just some of the snacks I made previously. Uh, I don't know if I want to bother anyone yet. I think I'm just enjoying the silence.
Would hear some footsteps, familiar footsteps of I and they, who seemingly are attempting to slip out to the cover of dark, as there is no day or night here. But you catch little bits of the conversation of belong here. I can't stay here. They just trying to be reassuring. You're gonna be all right. You got this. Look, I'm. Don't worry. I'll talk to them when I get back. They're gonna understand. But let's get you home. Do anything to stop them or
Uh, I think I wouldn't intervene, but I would like to listen
It
or
pretty quickly get out of earshot, but you are absolutely hearing just the the pain and the emotions that Dai is going through, knowing that if if they want you all to be successful here, they can't be here. With that, the footsteps would slowly fade out the door, out the sewer tunnels. They're gone. The other pair of you getting some rest, or whatever the equivalent is of giving your spirit a chance to recover, to reconstitute itself, to hold itself together, would find that your dreams are a little more vivid than you might expect. Nayari, having perfectly recreated memories of your family, uh, moments of happiness, uh, just simple times, and being flooded with the desire to go back to them, the desire to just leave this place. Just, they don't need you here. You could go back to your family, and everything would be just perfect. There'd be no more pain. For Ember, you are seeing duty. You were seeing yourself aboard a Fire Nation vessel, still staring out at those of higher rank than you, but knowing that you're going to hit that. That's There's no doubt in your mind you're going to be among or above those ranks, and you're kind of wasting your time here. Like, they don't appreciate you, much less need you here. You could be doing better things. Just go home. Just go home. Would either of the two of you like to fight back against these?
No.
I think Mayari is at first confused by the dreams because she hasn't had happy moments with her family in so long.
I think
And then,
clearly that would immediately start giving you some red flags.
yeah, she gets these flashbacks to the last time she remembers them happy, which was her and her twin brother Apalaki, their 13th birthday party, um, at a time before she was sick. And it just feels so twisted. It's almost like the shadows seem to extend slightly, and I think she's getting unnerved by it and wants to try to break this.
Yeah. Wanna make the very first roll of 2024.
Oh God, yes I do. Okay.
I leave it up to you. I could see a number of different ways this could going, from assessing the situation to even pleading your way out of it to just relying on yourself and your training.
I think I would like to rely on my skills and training. I think in kind of moving through memory lane, like one of the next steps of her journey was um when her parents left her at an air temple to like heal, and in this kind of last ditch effort to try to fix this chronic illness she had developed. And she just tries to go into this place of like meditation and focus to try to um, get rid of these excess thoughts.
I'm gonna offer you The shadow die.
Mhm.
You don't have to take it, but it will add a d6 to your roll.
Oof. Well, I feel like that feels narratively apt, especially since I described the shadows as feeling like it's distorting it. So I think they're helping me recognize this is not a right.
Absolutely. Whatever this spirit inside
Dreams.
you is, knows that it's wrong and is trying to push you out of it.
All right. So yeah, I will take that shadow die.
I got a 4 from me.
My first was a 2. My second was a 3. So I'm very glad I had that shadow die. So what is that? 9 total plus
9
my
total.
focus, which is 2. So 10, 11.
Ooh. Um. A hit, yeah. It's just, it is what it is. What would it look like as these rose-colored memories start to shatter?
I think it's this 13th birthday party playing over, and then almost like ripples in a pond, like just like something being splashed into it. There's a ripple, and then I get a flash of when Mayari started to get really sick, and then another ripple of when her parents left her alone on the air temple, and then another ripple when she's wandering the wilderness and finds Kim, or Kim finds her, and another ripple, and just all of these things of the kinds of hardships that are kind of breaking whatever this false happiness is.
And Kim, you would hear a startled gasp from deeper into this little lair of yours as you hear Mayari just shoot up and awake.
I would immediately go and attempt to check on her, considering the last time we spoke was not good.
And Ember, simultaneously, side by side with these events, you are feeling this pressure of you need to go back, you need to go do your duty, you are wasting your time here, and you're not fighting. Then, yeah. As you hit that little hall that leads to these small little outcropping of rooms that you had been staying in physical world, would pass by the room that Ember is resting in and see Ember's, form there, but slowly starting to translucent. Mayari, I think, as you are shooting up and awake, glance over your room kind of being at the end of the hall, seeing Kim stop staring into Ember's room for some.
Okay.
Total silence. Just hand motions. Just gonna, I can't. I'm just gonna go into Ember's room and try and see if I can actually physically touch this man. Is any kind of response or anything?
You can feel resistance. It's kind of like putting your hand through water. But if there's a move that you'd like to make, now would be the time.
You got this. You got this.
Oh no! A move? What do I do in this situation?
believe in you.
No.
I mean, you're our earthbender. You are our literal rock.
Playing the like what is supposed to be like an emotionally strong character in who I am, just like
I could see a guide in comfort. I could see an intimidate even. Um, I mean, relying on your skill and training always a good one.
I am stuck between, I think in this moment, either rely on your skills and training or badge of authority, knowing what kind of person Ember is and like their ranks and how much that mattered.
I kind of love that.
Roll a dice to help me decide which one. Odds are badge, even skills. And it's a 1, so that's I'm gonna pull badge. I'm gonna pull authority on this man.
Yeah!
And try and like get his attention. You be all upset, but in like a hysterical sense, not in a like I am actually in charge. In a like I swear if you leave me, I'm going to literally lose it. Get back, come back.
Yeah, roll with your passion.
Well, passion. What is my passion? Do I roll it only? I roll it twice, right?
2d6 and add your passion.
I believe in you.
5.
Okay, good.
That's a 1, and my passion is another 1, so that's a 7.
That is
Which
good.
is a hit.
So
Get
technically
over
this
here.
technically this works with NPCs, but I love that is where you went with this move. So Ember and Axtel, you get to choose one.
Okay.
You will either cooperate, but it is in a lackluster fashion. You need something first before you'll do it. Or you'll do it, but you're not going to be happy about it.
I'll do it, but I'm not going to be happy about it.
You don't get to leave the campaign yet.
Then that scene of you standing there in your element, in your home, where you belong, just starts to get shattered. Spiderweb cracks start just appearing around you, and memories of everything that you've been through since you got to Republic, even before you got to Republic City, all just kind of start crashing back in this thunderous reminder of you are needed here. You are desperately needed here. And you are shot back into whatever reality this is and awake.
I think his eyes open slowly. It's just there's a not quite blank, but it's just like deadpan, I guess you could say. Look on his face as his eyes open and he goes, "Oh."
Oh. I'm gonna go full hysterics if this keeps going on. Oh? What? You... What happened?
I was having a pretty good dream. And now I'm awake. Thanks.
you were disappearing. And I freaked out. I can't deal with that right now. I can't keep. You're fading. And I do the one thing that I knew how to do that can have any possibility of stopping you from just completely disappearing from us. And all I get is not even like an actual thanks. It's hollow.
What do you want me to say? Oh, I didn't want to be in the place that I dreamt of my entire life, that I've trained for my entire life, that I perfected my craft about for my entire life. You want me to thank you for that? Yeah, sure. Happy birthday.
That was a dream. That wasn't even real. But I'm sorry that I ruined your perfect dream and your little perfect scenario. I was genuinely worried for you just now. Something terrible, possibly, I don't know what was happening to you. And I just tried to save you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Next time I'll make sure to not need saving. Question. So all of that, right? And remind me what you did the last time you had a problem or something. Didn't you also go away and disappear, leaving the ones that care for you to worry incessantly about whatever it is that you're going through without sharing it with anybody? It's totally fine for you to do it, but when I get a little sliver of happiness in this forsaken place, where everything is terrible all the time, sure, it's my fault. I'll make sure to remember that next time I have a good dream.
I came back. In the middle of all of my own issues. What was happening to you, you could have never come back from. You could have. Who knows what would have happened? That dream you had, whatever it was that was happening to you while you were sleeping and fading out, it could have gotten ugly quick. But I can see that this is upsetting to you. So I will let you do what you want right now. Okay. There's food. And there's a nice seat out in the bar room if you would like to eat or drink or whatever. I'm gonna go check on my own. And I will just turn and walk away.
See you later. Or not.
It's like the next thing, Ember, a pillow comes flying at your face.
Can I touch it?
You literally caught lightning. I don't think a pillowcase would be too much of a challenge.
I don't think he caught lightning. He just happened to stand where lightning was being struck.
Yeah, it's fine. It's potato.
My Mayari's in the doorway just looking at you. She was using her mom voice on you, and she doesn't use that very often.
Yeah?
You good?
I've been better. How are you?
I also had a very happy dream that was maybe happier than it should have been.
Yeah.
Don't do it again. You know,
What?
if you were, I don't know, really disappearing. Because if you disappear, you can't make rank. I think that's how that works. So
In there I could have.
Spirit General Ember.
It's a nice ring to it.
Let's say you like that. I'm gonna go over, take the pillow, and then whack him again. Stop it.
Listen, you don't get it, right? I don't think either of you do. I'm supposed to be the best. I mean, look, and he conjures some fire in his hand. It's blue, as it usually is.
Mhm.
And that means I'm awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
But now I'm here. With people who can't seem to stay together for more than 5 minutes. To try to save the city. We can't even tell each other what's wrong with us on a day-to-day basis. I'm sure if you stub your toe, you wouldn't even tell anybody. You know? So excuse me if I'm a little, out of sorts.
Mayari sits on the bed. I didn't stub my toe, but I dreamt about my brother. Have I talked to him with you before? You remind me of him a lot. He's my twin. He's a firebender. His name's Apolloki. He's taking over the family business, even though he's 3 minutes younger than me. But he's healthy, and he's strong, and he's powerful. And I don't know where I'm going with this exactly, but I've been feeling the opposite of all of those things a lot lately. And you've been a source of a lot of those things that I feel like I can look to. But if you are not here, then I have don't have that to look to. So I don't know. This is why we don't talk about our feelings, because we're all just not good at it. At least that's me.
That's maybe why we should, instead of, hiding in a room all night or, secluding ourselves. And you understand, like, I was in the military, right? So, like, you learn that if the team that you're working with at any given point can't even share with each other the simplest of details, their weaknesses, so that the other person can cover for them where they're weak, you can't get anything done, you know? So it's discouraging to see when anything happens, everyone will just disappear. And to think that we're going to stop some sort of evil shadow world version of our reality, whatever's going on here with the ability to possess people, right? It's almost laughable. We might as well just disappear unless we can work together. So, like, I'm not gonna say I don't enjoy you all. But God, there's some serious problems here.
Then lead us into battle. Commander, I'll smack your hand. I don't know if I'm saying the right rank, but
It's
good on you.
I'm a first lieutenant, but it's okay. Yeah, it's
First lieutenant. Seriously though, I mean, even though we're in this place, your fire's still blue, right?
Yeah. So is your water. Actually, is water blue?
It was a little gray because of the dust and stuff. It doesn't matter. It's fine. I think maybe we should go get some of Kim's breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, see, does that count as lashing out as a friend?
Absolutely.
Oh, lovely. I'm clearing a condition.
Oh my god.
But then Ember he looks at you and he goes, "Look, all of you are amazing, quite honestly. Don't ever expect me to say that again, but like, we could do it, but until we learn to talk to each other,
Okay.
we're not
Gonna
gonna get
hear
anywhere."
banging in the background.
Which, funny enough, there's the banging of, plates, of pans, whatever you have, just still feeling the aggravation of you just saved Ember's life and he just lashed out at you. What is happening? And then there is a bang, an earth-shaking bang of something hitting the ground hard. What would you all like to do?
Where does it sound like it's coming from?
Up above.
Ah, lovely. I'll rush out.
All right. I will
I'm-
follow at a much slower pace.
I'm just gonna continue cleaning. Nothing to do with this right now.
Yeah. We'll follow Ember for a moment. Slip out into the tunnels and hear another crash of something slamming into the ground above you. You going all the way up?
Oh yeah, wherever I feel like it's coming from. When I get up there, I do try to be careful, but
The moment that you break out onto the surface, you're again hit with that stale, very stagnant, almost decaying air about this place. And you see a shadow creature just surge across the street, almost in your general direction, but realize that it's not jumping at you, it was tossed. As it hits, skids, and slams into a building. And a young figure just kind of strolls out, just wiping a little sweat off his forehead, looks over at you, very short, cropped, dark brown hair. Hey, you know how to get out of this place?
No, not at all. Who are you?
Oh, sorry. Genji. You?
Ember. Nice to meet you.
Huh. Let me guess. Firebender.
Oh, how could you tell?
I'm
Was it
smart like
everything? Yeah. Not the red clothes I'm wearing, but yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm a little snappy today. Are you done with that over there?
it's all yours if you want it. I was just blowing
No,
off some
no, no.
steam.
You wanna come in? It's dangerous out
In-
here.
What's dangerous?
Oh yeah, you're okay. Just breakfast. Are you hungry?
Uh, you know, since I've been here, I don't think I've experienced hunger, but yeah, I'll come in. Yeah, you got more of you down. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. Are you an avatar?
No,
Okay.
I'm just a fire. Are you an avatar?
Well,
There seems to be
yeah,
a theme going
kinda.
on here. Keep running into avatars.
You too?
Yeah, I met Roku like last night, I think.
Met him. Anyways, and he'll just kind of get down in this low stance and just stomp the ground with one foot, and just spikes of earth just shoot up through that shadow creature, and it just evaporates. Lead on.
This might have been the wrong decision. All right, I turn around and follow me.
He is wearing more odd clothes than you might be used to. Very loose-fitting shirt and pants with, loops and buckles, and a kind of like a vest with a hood on it. And we'll
Yeah.
just hop down next to you in the sewers. You haven't seen anything like spiritual enlightenment or anything like that here, have you?
Quite the opposite, actually. There's been a lot of spiritual dampening, I would say.
Oh,
Almost disappeared, apparently. So
you should work on that.
trying.
Uh,
As I lead them through, I'm just gonna walk in and be like, everyone, this is Genji. Genji, this is everyone.
Hey,
Yay.
I think he's an earthbender.
Yay.
this is awkward. I feel like I'm setting foot in like a clubhouse or something, like an outsiders not welcome kind of thing.
I think insiders aren't welcome right now. We're in a really weird period of interpersonal and anyway, hi. Breakfast.
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 But yeah, like my new friend Ember said, I'm Genji. I am the Avatar.
Which I know I'm not the greatest with history. I'm looking to the other two. Which one?
I'm the one after Avatar Korra.
Don't even know who that one
Which
is. All right.
one's that?
Sit down.
When am I? When are you
Let's
from?
see.
You're asking the
Aim.
wrong people.
Avatar Aang died recently, so
Yeah.
I'm that far back?
Well, to be fair, we're not exactly placed where we would normally be either. I personally thought this was like a future depiction of Republic City, which it seems like it's not exactly because it's its own place called Tenebris. Does that sound familiar to you?
No.
Great. If the Avatar doesn't know this place. Ugh.
how long you been the Avatar, Genji? As I grab a plate of food.
Long enough.
What's that like 2 years? What's going on?
Something like that, yeah. Like, I had some questions for some of the other me's out there, and I sat down to do the meditating thing, and next thing I know, I'm being ambushed by some weird, gross creatures. I mean, it was fun, but I think I'm kind of stuck here now.
Welcome. I'm gonna make him a plate and just.
Can we eat here? Does that work?
I'm doing
Our normal needs don't seem to be affected, but it also doesn't hurt.
More
A little
comfort
bit of-
thing.
Creature comfort.
So are you all vendors then?
Yeah.
Say that?
Actually, yeah, we are the the three benders of our group.
Oh, you said Aang just died.
Yeah, like a week ago.
Oh, so
I don't know.
I shouldn't say anything about. You won't tell anyone, right? Because I feel like I might just about to break the space-time continuum or something.
You know, I don't think it quite matters here, quite honestly. I met Roku when he was like 30. Like, it's fine.
All right. Well, this is a lovely place you have. Thank you for having me.
Why were you seeking guidance? What's happening? I guess talking about breaking this space
I
time.
don't
What's
think I
happening?
can tell you anything that's gonna happen if you're from that many years ago.
Could you at least tell us which businesses are doing really well?
Oh, Kim's
I'm
leaning
sorry.
all in.
I mean, cars get pretty big.
Who?
Okay. Okay.
How would you spell that?
Car? C-A-R?
Huge letters in her notebook. Car? Question mark.
And who is this car?
This is the weirdest thing that I've ever done.
Oh, it could get so much weirder.
Are they, is that the new Fire Lord or something? Car. It's a pretty powerful name, quite honestly.
I would admit I was not the best study of history, so if I remember right, things weren't exactly great for you
No.
For me?
in general. Anyways,
I mean, they could have been worse. We avoided, we ended a war, I guess, or a war was ended.
yeah, smooth sailing from here. I think in your lifetime things are going to be great.
Yeah, that's convincing.
That's rather cryptic, to be honest.
I'm just worried if I tell you things that are going to happen, you're going to change it, or something's going to change, and I don't want to destroy the world.
No, we
No,
we
no.
don't want to destroy the world either. Yeah, Ember, you tell him.
No, yeah, no, we're trying to save the world. Actually, I think if I'm right, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on with a lot of
Good.
other stuff, and then we're trying to go over there. Oh, somewhere. It's in one direction, but it's somewhere, and we're gonna do something over there to have it not do what it's currently doing.
Right. You are gonna go to that place and do that thing to stop that thing.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go. You're following. Yeah.
Have you heard of Malgrith or like anything to do with like a shadow avatar?
Like I said, I didn't really pay attention to history much.
Okay, that's great help. Well, maybe we don't need to do anything. Maybe it's all fine and we just get out of here because
Or maybe it's
clearly
fine because we do something, and that's why it's fine.
well, just okay, Kenji, can you just corner please? Can you like just I just need to I'm going to like try to corral
You invite
him.
a guest into my bar and then you put him in the corner.
Sorry,
Yeah,
one
this is a
second.
shadow bar.
just-
First off, it's not even your
It's
bar.
my shadow bar now.
No, just it's just a quick huddle. Quick huddle with the team.
Alright.
I'm gonna okay. So here's the thing. I don't know if I got this all out last time because we were all kind of really tense, but I had a talk with the thing that's inside me, the weird shadow thing, which I think Dawn said's name was Malgrith, but I've been calling friend, and that is basically the shadow avatar created when the avatar got reincarnation because or like split off or was broken or something when reincarnation happened, because then the balance was ended because reincarnation, I guess, of the avatar isn't really balanced. And so if this avatar is a reincarnation of a reincarnation that we don't know yet, then I'm presuming we did not destroy this place, right?
Or this place has no effect in wherever
this place-
he is.
Malgrith said that we need to destroy this place, go to the heart and destroy it, and then that would fix the balance. But I think in fixing the balance, it would end the Avatar's reincarnation. I think.
Yeah. Then how's that guy here?
Well, that's why I think maybe we don't do anything. Maybe we just go back and maybe everything's fine. It doesn't seem like horrible tragedies happen between now and this dude.
Wait.
So,
Wait. No. That's a lie. Because he said in your lifetime. That's very specific. So like, there's gonna be stuff. I picked that up, but in your lifetime, come on. That's, you know, if it was fine, it would just be like it's fine, you know. But no. But wait.
Okay.
Go back a second. You said there's a shadow avatar inside of you.
So the shadow friend figure is Malgrith, and GM, I'm checking it. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yep.
Okay, great. Yes, Malgrith, who I think Don had said was like the spirit of balance and harmony. And when the avatar gained the ability to reincarnate, that was broken. This place was created. Malgrith is kind of like locked here and broken and not remembering she's the spirit of balance.
So you're the Shavatar.
I don't like that.
Listen, I'm just
okay.
trying to make sense of what you said. Okay.
Okay. All right. Sure. I'm the Avatar. Really just sounds like a combination of
Shadow and Avatar, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Shadow Avatar. Shavatar.
Shadow Tar. Wouldn't that be closer or
No,
better?
no, Shavatar's better.
I really
What
gotta
do you
get
think? What
going.
do you think, Kim?
Oh, right. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to update you all on that. Is there anything we want to ask this dude?
We see. I have questions, but none of them pertain to anything about
Are
the kind
you
of
on all the
situation we're
business
in.
stuff? Are you thinking? Okay.
Not necessarily. Okay, listen. Just because that's who I've been the past however long you've known me, doesn't mean I can't just change.
All right.
I mean, the first
Remember what
question you asked when the future came up, you're like, "What business is it?" But like,
I didn't ask what business. Mayari asked.
I asked.
Oh, that's
on
true.
I
behalf
asked how to
of
spell a
you.
word correctly. Is it a sin to ask how to spell a word correctly?
Genji, sorry. Okay, are we? Should be good.
No, I got you. I know. I think I know how to deal with this guy. You ready?
All right. Yeah, go for it.
Hey, Genji. Come here,
Yeah.
come here for a second. Hey, Genji,
Sure.
old buddy, old pal. I put my arm around him.
This is super weird.
Nah, I'm warm.
I apologize for them.
Question. What can you not tell us?
I don't know what the rules are, honestly. I don't think I should even have told you about the Avatar after Aang.
Oh,
That's
now we know it's
okay
only
because
Korg
we
instead.
already. No, you don't know anyone named Corey. Get that out of your head.
I mean, he said it.
No, he didn't get that out of your head.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, there's no such thing as Kara. But so how about this? Tell us how's it out there? Right? Like to give us like a count. You said you were just blowing off steam against that big thing. Is it you just okay? You just do that? That's kind of scary. But
I mean, look at what all the other avatars. They literally fought wars. I mean, Aang took down the Phoenix King, and that was
is that what
crazy.
they call him? Is that what you call?
Wow.
Is that
Okay.
has he not been named yet? Oh,
He's just Fire Lord Orzai. Yeah.
anyways, I should stop breaking the past.
Breaking.
You're really strong. We should. Are we going to the heart to do this thing? If maybe we could get an assist. I'm looking to my team. An assist from the strong avatar.
I don't think he should be
You're
involved.
getting no help from me. I'm not doing anything. I'm just here.
I mean, unless you want to be involved, is that part of your deal? Like, what did you came here to become more you?
I honestly don't know. I mean, it's possible that I'd maybe part of my spiritual quest here to help you or whatever, but look, I think I'm gonna go explore a little. I'm gonna give you all time to compose yourselves, and hey, if we both end up at the same place at the same time, I'll help you out. How's that?
All right, sounds
Before
good.
you go, take a second helping. I got a lot of food, more than I need now. So,
I don't even know if I actually ate the first one.
creature comforts, just keep it in your bag. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Pocket eggs.
Can't leave a Kim party without taking some leftovers.
All right.
It's illegal.
Thanks for the breakfast, and don't die.
No,
Good luck
wait,
out there.
Same to
one second.
you.
Tell me what to do.
1 second before you go.
Tell me what to do.
You could tell me You ever heard of, a General Embers Ozaya? No.
Don't tell this man
Uh,
anything about that. If you know anything about that, don't tell him anything about that.
I don't know a lot about the Fire Nation history. And even if I did, I'm pretty sure that's something I can't tell you.
It's not me.
Good.
It's a friend of mine.
With
Kim's in the back.
The same name?
Yeah. My name, my last name could be something different. I didn't tell you.
Very common.
Right. Yeah. Enjoy your time here. I'm gonna go see what the big thing in the sky is. See if that's something I need to deal with.
All right. All right. When you get home, look up Embers Ozaya. Try to
Will
find me
do.
in the history books. General. It's gonna be. All right.
You.
Yeah. Good job with whatever
Right.
you're doing.
And
Bye.
he'll just kind of, tap the ground a few times, and there's just this column of earth that just shoots up as the ceiling opens and then closes.
That man dust stepped in my bar. We meet a future avatar, and you keep trying to get information about whether or not you get your dream rank instead of any actual helpful information
I
about
don't
where
think he
we
knows
are.
anything.
I think he does. He just can't say anything to us because he's in the future.
Well, then he's not gonna tell us anything anyway. So it's fine.
Wait, he said something big in the sky? Is that something? Was there something big in the sky before?
Have we been looking at
You have
this?
seen a creature just.
Okay, circling the sky. All right, great. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. No, that's all him. He's the avatar.
Yeah. Well, I weirdly feel a little more safe here than I was expecting. What with all these avatars running around, maybe it won't be so bad after all.
Avatars who came here because they need help.
They came
Yeah.
to us for help. Isn't that wild?
They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't come to us. We just happened to show up at the same place as them.
Coincidence is
How are
just
we gonna
another
help
word for
an
fate.
avatar?
I could teach him how to firebend. I'm pretty good at it.
He's an avatar.
Yeah, I could teach
You
him how
might
to firebend.
already know how to firebend. You can even
Unless,
ask him.
I mean, he didn't though.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna burst.
Why would he?
Are we destroying this place or aren't we?
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so
if that's
so
cool
if
with
we
everybody else,
well, I'm like, if we do that, then we have. Do we have to tell Genji that Genji is the last avatar?
oh, does it kill the avatar?
Well, it stops the reincarnation of the avatar, which I imagine would stop the avatar.
Why would
Unless
we
it's just
do that?
unless it's just the memory of the reincarnation of the avatar and not the actual avatar. But it felt like the actual avatar.
I feel like we kind of need to understand more about where we are before we decide if killing this is a good idea or not. Because you said a lot of words, and I'm gonna be real, I have not slept. I'm kind of still in the throes of whatever disaster I had going on. I don't fully understand everything you said about your friend.
Okay. So maybe we go towards this heart. We try to suss it out and just get a better read on things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shh, whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Why is it me?
It's the shadow friend of
'Cause you're the
yours
Shavatar,
who's
yeah.
telling you about. Don't stop
No!
saying
This name
that.
can't stand.
It's gonna stick. I promise.
Oh God.
We
Uh,
came here for you. You, as far as I can tell, have the only actual connection to anything going on in here.
The whole world.
I am
does
not
it. It
going
was
to make a
all about-
decision on your part.
Maybe this was all just a big misunderstanding. I came here and thought that this was like a vision of the future and that Republic City was going to be demolished and everyone dead. And now we're here and it's not exactly Republic City and it's not exactly the spirit world and there's this whole other thing with the avatar and I don't even know anymore.
Question. OC for the GM. I would like to assess the situation.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna use my move, wait and listen. So I'm gonna add a mark of fatigue. By the way, do we get rid of fatigue from
yes.
that sleep?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, cool beans. So I'm gonna mark a fatigue. I'm gonna mark a fatigue. To roll with focus instead of creativity. And so what I'm doing is what Ember's trying to do is he's just listening to Maori talk about whatever it is that they heard from about the Malgriff thing and trying to figure out what is the best case scenario or what's the next thing they should do. That's the goal here. All right, so I'm gonna roll with focus. Hello, because I'm cool. That is 9.
That's absolutely a
The 4 and a
success.
2 plus 3.
You're asking what your move from here is.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask Ember, what is your goal? What would you see done with this?
Not destruction, but restoration, so that we don't stop the avatar from existing, but also don't have to deal with the Shavatar. You know,
Okay.
I hate that name.
it's sticking. It's gonna stick. I promise. It's gonna stay
I
here.
hate it. I hate it.
I am going to send you a message.
Oh,
Oh God.
Secrets. DM.
Secrets,
That's
secrets.
toxic. We can't keep secrets in here.
So many secrets.
Stop. I see that.
Shavatar.
You
Ember just
also
looks at you.
get the prepared condition.
Oh, I do. Oh, lovely.
So the next time you would gain a condition, negative condition, ignore it.
I am prepared because now I've got a big brain. I'm focusing. You just see Ember go like really silent for a minute and just stare at you, Miari. He leaned in real close and he goes, "Do you trust me?" You can say
Yes.
no if you. Oh, okay.
No. Okay.
Loudest silence ever.
I'll look at
I'm
Kim.
gonna start
and I go,
cleaning up in the background.
Oh, I was gonna. Kim,
What?
do you trust me?
Do you trust me?
I trust that you care. And I trust that
take
you will
it.
do whatever you can for those you care for.
I'll take it. Sure. Yeah, I trust you. No.
Come on. Start walking out.
Clean up after yourself. There's still all this food.
It's the shadow world.
It's my food.
We're not coming back here.
That's why you gotta clean it.
So,
Dumb thing.
after a quick cleanup of repacking, cooking utensils, whatever you have, whatever you had unpacked to set up camp here, we're setting off. Ember in the lead, seeing that there are more of those shadow creatures out there, but for the most part, even those that might be big enough to be deemed a threat seem to kind of stay out of your way.
Checking in, because by the time we were packing up and leaving, I think the absence of Faye and Di would have felt palpable. Would Kim have relayed that info?
No, Kim doesn't share secrets.
So I feel like before we would have left, I think Bayari would have asked about them. I don't. Just they're gone.
They didn't want breakfast, so it made me upset, man.
Yeah, with everything going
they
on, with meeting the future avatar, one of the future avatars, yeah, there's just a moment where, oh, half of our party is gone.
Like gone. They didn't say where they were going. Nobody saw them leave.
No.
Okay. Well, maybe this is what we deserve. Maybe this is days. Days getting us back. For I don't know. This feels really wrong. It feels wrong.
They'll be fine. Look, Faye's probably the most capable, incapable person I've ever met in my life. So
I will say, I will leave a note at the bar about the general direction we're going when everyone else is leaving. Just
Maybe they scouted ahead anyway. Maybe we'll run into them soon.
maybe.
Well, Ember, leading this group of highly trained, highly skilled, highly organized vendors, what would you like to do?
correct me if I'm wrong. That it is very easy to tell where the place we have to go to is, right? Like
Yes,
there's a big
not
old
so much
like
as visual cues, more of just general
More of the
feeling of
creatures.
where things are the worst.
gotcha. That's the way I'm going.
Are we going sneaky like, or are we heading blazing forward?
They asked the firebender.
Yep.
My nickname was Trailblazer. It wasn't, but
All right.
no, but on the way there, I'm just look. I don't know if I'm necessarily the smartest soldier in the squad, but like, given everything, it seems like the easiest thing to do is to just put it back.
Put it back?
Yeah.
Put what back? Don't say Shavatar.
Don't you dare say Shavatar.
The Shavatar.
I am just stepping away. I'm not even gonna entertain this conversation. I'm gonna let them talk it out.
How do we do that? Like it's here. Do I just walk into the place and like I don't know how to
What happens? What happens when something's out of balance?
Yeah, just stuff is all over the place. It's wild. It's tilted.
No, what do you do to fix something that's out of balance?
You
You balance it. Yeah, you got it. You're there.
okay. I thought it was a trick question.
No. You just do it. You just put whatever's back, whatever made it out of balance. You just correct it, right?
But what Malgrith is saying is that the thing that's out of balance is the avatar, or the avatar's reincarnation ability, or something.
And Malgrith is a part of that, right? From what you say.
Yes, yeah.
So, if Malgrith is in you,
I'll balance it. I'm not good
no, we
with
take
that.
Malgrith out of you
Okay.
and put them back. I don't know.
But how?
Look, we'll figure out when we get there. I didn't think that much through, but we got it. This will be fine. It'll be okay.
No, you're right. I will not question your command, General.
Just walking.
Okay.
As we press on back into the streets of Republic City, but this nightmarish recreation of the otherwise thriving, beautiful city. I think we can pause there to take our quick break, give everyone a chance to stretch your legs, to grab a drink, do what you gotta do, and we'll come back in just a few minutes. The second half of episode 9 of Legacy of the Lost. We'll see you soon, everyone. And welcome back. Where we left off, we'd met an interesting young earthbender named Genji, who, if he can be believed, seems to be from the future. The avatar after the next avatar, which would be ridiculous, and that couldn't be right. But nonetheless, he stayed long enough for you to chat, to figure out your next move, and then went off to go do avatar things. While you three are left to trek towards the heart of this place. Trek to the center of this version of Republic City. And we're kind of just leaving it up in the air what happens when we get there. But as we stroll our way down the vacant, ruined cities of Republic, the ruined streets of Republic City, you're getting the occasional glimpse of shadows that just move along with you, watch you, though none of them have made any attempt to stop. It's like they're just waiting for something. Thing you'd all like to do on a trip there?
Ember is Like while he is kind of like sort of like out in front, um, he's also very on guard. he's looking, making sure nothing's coming up on them, and trying to find the best path through. If there's any like of those shadow creatures like ahead, I feel like okay, we can turn left here or something. He's doing that.
Yeah, even the ones that you're catching glimpses of seem to intentionally just move, as if they are just carving a path.
That seems odd. Are they making a path for us or for Mayari?
That's a great question.
Ember, why are you looking at me like that?
Hold on, just stand there for a second.
Okay.
Wait, and then I move forward. I start walking forward.
Assuming that you're kind of doing this at a moment where you have seen one of these creatures, or you see the shadows of something up ahead, that shadow would not part the same way that the others have been.
Okay, come up, come on.
Okay. Just start kind of.
And like a
Coming.
torch illuminating a tunnel, the shadows just kind of disappear.
Wow. What did I say? I won't say it, but still.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. That's cool. But I don't know. Malgrith said that they would be like, I don't know, just made it seem like they'd be coming for us. Anyway, I guess we're just really lucky.
Either that or this is all a terrible trap.
I'm going with lucky. Let's go with lucky.
Let's do that. Yeah, I prefer that one too.
Okay.
Kim, how you doing? You good up there?
Yeah.
I'm all good. Just let me eat.
She's stress eating. Just let her have it.
Don't look at me.
She did this a couple times on our journey. There were some rough patches, but just let her eat her fill and we'll be good again.
All right. This way. Once more into the dark abyss.
Following this pathway further and further. Verdi-sama, thank you so much for the follow. We love you so much. We heckin' appreciate it. And Richie, also thank you. We're well on to our goal of 2,000 by this December.
Yeah.
As we press on, again, no real way to determine landmarks, no physical indication of where you're going, mostly just going off of feeling. And even the streets start to twist and distort in ways where you've been walking straight for the past what feels like half an hour, and yet looking the way you've come and looking the way ahead, it looks like you're taking corner after corner and zigzags and almost walking circles at some point. And Ember,
No.
as you
That
seem
is
to
I.
be the most alert, we'll say. Paranoid seems like too strong of a word. Just alert. You're watching these shadows, dissipate and scurry off like approaches till you see one that doesn't. Stands there, defiant, in the middle of the streets you've been following. Hard to make out the exact form or shape. Everything here is just a little hard for your, mortal brain to focus, but it stands there defiantly.
Don't be alarmed, but that one seems to not be falling in line, so to speak.
So you point at it.
I mean, it sees us.
And you're pointing at it again.
That's true. Yeah.
And you just go away. Go away. Is it working?
One of the hands starts to glow this vibrant white. And there's
That does not
kind of
look-
this snaked cord that just trails out, hits the ground. You can see it's almost like a whip that immediately bursts into that white flame. And the outfit of a Fire Nation soldier becomes very apparent.
Ember.
You are staring at Ember.
No, God, Ember.
Amber. Go talk to yourself. What is up with this?
When did you get a whip?
Have you always
I don't
had
know.
one?
No. I mean, it's kind of cool.
It's really cool. You should definitely take on that look, later. Not to like, I mean, it'd be copying your. I don't know what I'm saying. Just go.
All right. Hello. Let's start walking forward. Hello, me. Oh, this is me.
Good start.
I'm letting you know right now, if this is me, this might not go too well. Hey, me. Me, you.
It's just lightning quick. That whip is just circling around and just makes this wide arc towards you.
Oh,
I'm crying. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do a thing.
Is it fair to say that we can jump into some combat?
That's fine.
yes. Oh God, we're facing the strongest among us. The prodigy.
I am pretty tough. I wouldn't want to fight me either. It's kind
So,
you know?
it has been a hot minute since we have all not only been in combat, played this game. So,
Yeah.
we're gonna take this nice and slow. I am first going to choose a approach for the NPC, which I feel like it is very apparent what they are going to do. But then,
Yeah, that's me.
you will all choose your approach, which is either defend and maneuver, advance and attack, or evade and observe.
Yes.
I'm going to evade and observe. I know that.
Okay.
I'm debating. I can go wild or I could go not wild.
Well,
I
defend and
think this will
maneuver
be-
is up front. Anyone is planning on doing that?
I want to ask a question because I'm not sure exactly where it might fall, but I would like to like, I think it'd be more advanced in attack, but essentially I would like to try to like trip up the opponent, and so I'm trying to figure out, essentially create like a sheet of ice or something to have them be off balance. This ember.
I actually feel like that would
Um,
fall under evade and observe, the test
Okay.
balance move.
Aha. Okay. Well, literal balance. Let's
It-
do it.
Literally, you mark a fatigue to challenge an engaged foe's balance.
Okay. Perfect. Great.
I'm gonna defend him now. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Well, defend a maneuver
Being
is up
surprised.
front.
Alrighty,
So roll with focus, please.
come on. Nice. That's a 9.
Absolutely. You can use a basic or master technique.
I think what I'm gonna do is I get into my steady stance. So it's as soon as I'm realize I'm being attacked, it's an immediate there's this immediate practiced way that Ember starts to react, and he takes a step forward, and plants his foot and holds his hands up like he's ready to fight as this steam starts rolling off of it as it usually. And I'm in my steady stance. Any who choose to advance and attack this exchange must mark 1 fatigue.
Heck yeah.
And I get to negate the first condition or negative status inflicted on me in this exchange. If none, that doesn't happen, I get empowered for the next one.
Well, that brings us to advance attack. Which, evil Emperor? We'll go evil Emperor. Is of course going to take.
Emvler.
And we get a number of techniques equal to 1 plus their balance rating. And I think since I narrated it, I think we have to start off with a fire whip.
Gosh. I thought about taking them.
And yeah, so as that whip lashes out at you, you have the choice of either you can either take 2 fatigue or condition.
I will take the condition but negate it.
Absolutely.
And
The
then must
fires
mark-
just
and
colliding,
Shadow Ember must
canceling
mark
each
1
other out.
fatigue.
Very much an Azula Zuko moment.
That's cool.
But if you want to get any closer, you must mark a fatigue, as that whip is just keeping you at bay.
Gotcha.
And ooh, that's a great one. As that whip is just lashing at you, and you have to keep just throwing up your own waves of fire to keep it from fully connecting. It is so quick that you are barely perceiving the movement of a streak of fire that zips past you, as an explosive blast is going to target Mayari.
Huh! Yikes!
Watch
You
out now.
can either dive for cover or take the blow head on. You dive for cover, you mark 2 fatigue and become impaired. If you take the blow, you mark 4 fatigue.
Okay. And impaired would mean that I'm slowed or off balance and I take 1 fatigue or. Okay. Okay. I'm going to duck and dive for cover. So I'll take the 2 fatigue. and impaired. And yeah, I'm gonna wait for my moment to unleash.
The two of you just kind of sit and watch as that beam hits and explodes where Mayari was standing. But when it clears, you see that they just dove through some rubble and are kind of just lying there, still trying to get back up.
Watch out for the bah!
Yeah, it made sense.
Yep.
And he's going to pressure Ember.
Oh, I'm
So you
pressured.
cannot choose advance and attack next round.
They know who I am. They know what I was
Evil
gonna
Ember.
do.
And that's
It's
it.
me.
All right.
Anyone else choosing advance and attack? All right. Wait and observe.
Want to go, Kim?
Yeah, I'm going to dust step.
You clear
Uh,
fatigue if you have any,
Which
and
I
then
don't believe I do.
you can roll with creativity or harmony. Your choice.
I got zeros on both of those, so it doesn't really matter. That's a 5. That's 3 for an 8.
8
Yeah,
is
I'm
good
going to-
enough. Either a basic or master technique.
Yep. Gonna dust step. Gonna try to move not too close, too fast to like eventually get behind him. But now I'm just trying to dart out to the side.
You will have to mark a fatigue to get closer, as that fire whip is just lashing through the entirety of the street.
I will take it. I'll take the fatigue.
All right. Just launching yourself over, getting to a more advantageous position while fending off flames of the whips, trying to rip you back down to the street. And Harry, picking yourself up out of the rubble.
Kind of wobbles, a little off balance, and the head kind of swimming. But she's going to whip her arm out, and some of the water comes out of her flask and glides right under the feet of Evil Ember, and freezes as it slides under. And I would like to, well, I guess I should roll. Rolling creativity. Yes. Okay, and I have cleared a fatigue. I had 3 total from that last exchange, so I now have 2 again. Or from Evil Ember's attack. Okay. That is 10 plus 2, 11, 10, 11, 12.
So you
So-
can mark a fatigue to use a learned technique. You can use a practice technique or 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
I would like to use 2 of the basics. I want to slide that water out under the feet of Evil Ember, freeze it, and hinder him. And I want to inflict the impaired status to throw him off balance. And then I want to use my second move to I think kind of like I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I want to bolster our Ember. And I think I want to do that by like pulling the water, or like pulling some more water out, and then kind of creating like a sort of invigorating, steamy mist around you. I just want it to be like, I just like amplify your usual steam.
You know how saunas are like healing? There's just a sauna on you now.
Lovely.
Just that's what you want in the midst of battle is a sauna.
No, truly, it is. Yeah, opens the pores.
Okay. And so with that, I get to give you an appropriate status for that. So I will give you
I could see empowered.
empowered. Yeah, I think that one makes a lot of sense.
So each round you can clear fatigue.
Lovely. That's wonderful.
And evil Ember getting impaired. So gonna mark the extra fatigue.
Limber. Not going.
It does seem that the more this Ember takes, the more that fire is glowing brighter. And that's the end of that round, which means that you do clear a fatigue there, Ember.
Lovely.
Top of the next round. You guys, a moment to think where you want to go. All right. Anyone defend a maneuver?
Yep. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Kim too. Okay. Whoever wants to go first, roll up your focus.
I'll do it. Why not? I'm in this steam. That's nice. That is gonna be. That's a 12.
Yeah, same thing. Either a practice technique, 2 different basic or master techniques, or micro fatigue for a learned technique.
I'm going to use. Can I use like 1 and 1? Can I use a mastered and a basic? Does it have to be 2 basic?
You know what? Sure. Yeah. Either or. There's no rules here.
Lovely. Love no rules. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use seize a position. I'm gonna use the fact that I'm obscured in this mist to sort of like as soon as it's around me, I kind of scoot back out of it and then dart around to the side to try to get a better angle on other me.
You will have to mark a fatigue thanks to fire whips.
Lovely. It's fine.
You
It'll
are
go away
moving
later.
to engage with the foe.
And then I will use again my steady stance as I get into position.
Heck yeah. And Kim.
Hold on, I gotta roll first. It's with focus.
Focus.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's 5. But I can use. I didn't roll enough. I can still mark a fatigue to use one, can I?
Yes, if you did not roll a 7 or higher, you stumble, but you can shift your balance away from the center and still get a basic.
Yep.
How close are you
Start
to the
shifting your
edge?
center. You're just like
Well, let's see. I'm at the +2 to self-reliance right now. So if I take one, I'll be all the way at the edge, and if I take another hit, then
You were going to be at the pure edge of self-reliance.
Mhm.
Oh
Mhm.
no.
What's the worst that could happen?
We're trying
That's
to
the
talk.
worst.
I'm there too. It's fine. I'm right there with excellence. Okay. Let's get over here.
You were mean to me earlier.
Yeah, that's because I'm strive for excellence. Yeah.
I think
There it goes.
in the heat of everything, Kim would take the hit in order to do something.
So what you got?
Self-reliance. I took the balance hit. I'm going to do divert. Step into the way of blows intended for allies. When an ally within reach suffers a blow in this exchange, you can suffer it for them. I cannot retaliate, so the additional one doesn't matter.
You have to choose an ally, or is it just any ally?
Any ally within reach, it says.
So I think right now the only one within reach would be Ember. Because the two of you advanced up, and my army is still. Well, Evil Ember is also going to defend a maneuver. We're going to start with a nice fiery breath. As the two of you just like flank and start pouring down to ideally incapacitate this foe, he just takes a deep breath and just starts creating this absolute inferno at his feet. Which does mean that he gets to move, as he is clearly using that to try to jet forward towards Mayari. If either of you would like to try to stop him, you can take 4 fatigue to do so.
Hey, damn, what happens when we're at full fatigue again?
Nothing good.
Look, may he's gonna take this one.
Let me Google something real quick.
How to not die in Avatar.
Yeah, it's if all your conditions and all your fatigue is filled, you're passed out, right? That's the
Yeah.
I think
What is my
if
phone
you
doing?
would take fatigue and you can't, I believe you have to mark a condition instead.
yeah.
Interesting.
Until you're tapped of them all.
But it's not like I die.
Well, I think you're supposed to pass out if all of them if all fatigue and conditions fill. It's like you're KO'd.
Gotcha.
But I don't unless Hoop has special secrets for us to learn
For those who
upon
don't
that
know in
event
chat,
happening.
We only have 5 fatigue, so and I think we've all marked at least 1 so far. So.
I would love it if I got an actual thing that told me what happened.
I will do it.
No,
Oh God.
I insist.
No, here's why. Because I'll get rid of 1 in a minute. You know?
The sauna.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you mark a condition when you have full fatigue, you mark a condition afterwards, and like when you have to take more fatigue, and then after you have all your conditions, you are taken out of conflict. In however the GM decides.
Oh God.
So
How many conditions does Ember have?
I've got 1 mark so far.
Okay, yeah, you take it.
Yeah, so Ember will will rush forward to try to hold him back.
Yeah. That wall of fire just immediately burns the ground around, and he kind of leans down, clearly using that getting ready to use that boost of fire just to launch straight towards Mayari. And there's just a hand that reaches out and grabs onto him and just holds him in place. As you are used to fire, clearly, and even this is scorching hot.
I just reach out and I grab him, trying to hold him back. And Miari, move! And yeah, that's what I do.
All right. Well, that's one move. One. NPCs get so many moves.
Oh, this is my
Getting toasted.
you know. Yeah.
We're
Question.
going to...
My steady stance still in effect, right?
Is my divert still in effect?
Should be.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Neat.
I got you back, boo. Don't worry.
Fighting for our lives right now.
He is going to look back at you as you just grabbed on and held and just kind of get down in this fighting stance that you've probably seen, but from highly trained soldiers, and just jab towards you as there is this concentrated beam of fire that just zips at you. Kim, would you like to take this instead?
Yeah. I took a hit to my balance in order to take a hit for Ember. Yeah, I'm taking this instead.
As slow motion, Ember, you are getting bathed in these white hot flames, and suddenly there's this beam jetting towards your chest. You are just shoved out of the way. This column of earth just slams into your side, pushes you, and you see Kim take that beam instead. I am going to mark a fatigue option and inflict no, we're gonna mark 3 fatigue.
Oh no.
You better appreciate. Don't you dare give me a
this what I think
half-ass thank you after this.
Is this what please don't tell me this is what I think it is.
Oh God, right? You got a preview of all
Do
this
it.
fire thunder.
That
This is
beam
you.
hits and just consumes you in fire. You are doomed, trapped, and impaired.
Okay, it
Doomed.
sounds cool, but also
Every round you are going to take fatigue. You're trapped, which means you are 100% helpless until you take any combination of 3 conditions or fatigue to escape. And impaired means that you either take 1 fatigue or you have -2 to all of your physical actions.
what's the last one?
Impaired. And I still have a maneuver left.
What does impaired do?
You can either take 1 fatigue now to shrug it off, or you get -2 to all of your dice rolls that involve physical actions.
Huh. I will go ahead and take a fatigue to shrug off impaired.
And we're just going to enter a retaliatory stance. Every time that this foe is inflicted fatigue, They inflict a fatigue back. After that nonsense, anyone going advance and attack? I think we just
Yes,
have
it's
Oh.
beginning
one
now.
left.
That was, oh my god. So that was Mayari's original plan, but looking at Ember and Kim right now, like,
They are getting
Are you-
tossed
are-
around. They are literally in the fire.
oh my god. My measly attack's not gonna take this thing down. Not evil Ember.
I told you it wouldn't want to
Um,
fight
I don't know
me.
what you're talking about. This is fine. Everything is fine. Calm down.
Kim is
Oh my
literally
God.
trapped in a fire prison.
I am on fire. I am 1 foot in the metaphorical grave right now. Everything is fine. Calm down. There's nothing to worry about. Get out of here.
Okay. I don't even know where this falls exactly. I think she's seeing them look like this is bad. This is really bad. It's wanting to come after me. And I think she's just gonna like run up to it and just be like, stop. I don't know where this falls, but she's just gonna like be like, take me, kill me, do whatever you need to, but stop. I don't know where that falls, but that's what's going in Mayari's head right now. So
I would actually put that under evade and observe. I would say that's a test
Okay.
balance.
okay.
One of the great
That's,
things about test balance is that you can start removing the number of actions that they have.
All right. That's what I'm gonna do then. Yeah. Just
Clear
fully
fatigue.
running forward, and I will clear fatigue.
And roll creativity or harmony.
Okay. Eight. Creativity.
That's enough for either a mastered or basic technique.
All right. Then I will use the basic technique of testing balance by yelling this out. I've marked one fatigue. And I'm just going to be like, Ember, stop this! And I'm like fully directing at evil Ember, but like trying to appeal to some like sense of him in there. Like, I'll go with you, just please stop attacking them. Stop attacking my friends.
You learn that his principle is duty. And
Okay.
I would say that if you are full surrendering, then we could exit the combat.
Yeah, I think that's what she's going to do because this looks really, really bad. And she's acting in a foolhardy way. And may I possibly clear my foolish slash
Absolutely.
trouble? Great. My condition there. I think that's the one that I clear. Or no, it's not that one. It's insecure. Shall clear insecure. Yeah, I'm standing in front of the other two, just in front of this Ember, like hands out. End me.
A blade of fire would form from the whip as it kind of just burns off like a fuse. And real Ember. To jump to your point of view for a moment, as you would see two things simultaneously happening. One, whatever version of you this is supposed to be, is stepping towards Mayari, clearly intent on murder. And on the other hand, Kim is currently being roasted in a prison of fire. Which one would you go and help?
No. No. God damn it. Yeah.
Ember's trial by fire.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm rolling up the sleeves for this. You ready?
Mhm.
Ember is like steaming, not from his normal stuff, just from the heat of this other him who's hotter for some reason. Pun intended. But what I'm gonna do is this. Ember is going to try to sort of step in front of and try to like tackle other me.
Mhm.
Like push him back very weakly, but he's doing it as best he can. And at the same time, he's sticking a hand out and trying to snuff the flames on Kim. And I'll tell you why, because in his mind, he's supposed to be the best. He should be able to do both of them. So he's trying to do both. He's trying to help them both because he should be able to, because he's excellent. No, I can fix this. It's fine. No, it's Kim.
I'm gonna ask him for a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Before you roll it, I'm just gonna lay down the stakes here.
Mm-hmm.
You could potentially lose both Kim and Mayari. Best case scenario is that fire, that blade, all of this anger and wrath gets directed to you. Because as you know, that energy has to go somewhere. Right now, it is focusing on Kim, it is focusing on Mayari. If you are stepping in the way of both, you are going to become a conduit for all of that anger.
So like he'd be attacking me instead.
You will take the damage from the trapped condition, from the doomed condition, and the damage of the fire blade.
All right.
How do you feel about relying on your skills and training?
Yeah, I feel good about that. I was prepared. Can I use that now?
Yeah, you can throw a +1 onto this.
Alrighty. It's okay. That's
We
gonna
have hero points
We do. We have
that
some.
we have not been using at all.
How do we use a hero point?
You can just
How's
reroll.
that? All right, both of them.
Yep. Cass has also
Alright.
given you a +1 to this roll.
Oh, thank you.
That's a +5 total. That's a +3 from focus already. Oh, that's way better. So that's gonna be 12
Oh, thank God.
from I rolled a 7, and then 3 from focus, and then 2 +1, and then another +1.
So, dealing with these threats one at a time. First is the trapped condition. You are dissipating that fire. Then I need you to mark any combination of 3 fatigue or conditions.
You see, here's the thing. Full on fatigue.
Ah,
But that's just 3 conditions.
I was
Afraid.
totally fine to take this.
We're gonna go afraid, guilty, and insecure.
Getting just a brief glimpse of him dead. Quite literally at your hands. Enough to just force you through your own flames, draw them into you. And much like when you're redirecting lightning, it needs to be able to flow through you, and right now it can't. So it just hits that pit of your stomach and just burns. After that is the doomed condition, which is going to pass on to you. And then the flame blade, which, because you spectacularly succeeded on your relying on your skill and training, you know how much you can take, how much punishment you can suffer. You can let that flame blade go. You can let the attack continue, and Mayari will take it. Or you can take it to yourself.
Bring it on.
I need you to mark the impaired condition. Or sorry, not you take the impaired condition and suffer 2 more points of fatigue.
That's it. That's the last one. Yeah.
Mayari, this figure, again, almost slow motion, steps towards you. Blade of fire in one hand, ready to just skewer you. And then Ember is there. A blaze of white fire suddenly in front of you, and you just see the tip of that flame blade protruding out from Ember's back. And then everything goes quiet. This figure hovers for only a moment and then disappears.
Ember. Is the fire prison around Kim gone? Is the
It's all
all
gone.
that was redirected sucked in there? I'm just grabbing Ember and like lowering him to the ground and like looking at trying to just assess the injuries.
There are severe burns. The damage does not seem to be all external.
Am I still conscious or no?
I'll get to just a moment. I got something for you.
Oh, lovely.
I think I would pull out something I haven't pulled out in a while. My notebook filled with like healing teachings, different kinds of techniques, herbs, things, whatever. All of the things I picked up on my journey to like at first give to my family and now for my own personal use. And I'm gonna flip to the nearest waterbending healing technique and see if I can do anything, even though I haven't practiced healing bending before.
I I feel like this almost falls under push your luck,
Okay.
and I will offer you shadow die.
Oh God. Um yeah, I'm taking it. I'm taking whatever I can get. Passion is my worst. Or no, my harmony is my worst, but passion is not great.
That's an additional 2
Um,
from me.
Okay, 2. 10. 11.
11 total.
Yep.
The hero point. I'm not going to say that you do or don't need it, but you could get up to a 12.
Okay. Was the +1 used already? That was used with Ember.
Ever did you use the +1?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, a friend on horrible. Yes, I'm gonna take the hero point.
Okay.
And reroll. $14. And I'm fucking heal you. I'm gonna fucking heal you.
You don't get to leave the campaign.
Stop trying to disappear on us.
Him, one moment, you are being just melted by a prison of fire. The next, it's just cool relief as you kind of sit there, waver for a moment, wondering what just happened, and then you see Ember on the ground, Mayari over top of him, trying to do something to help, as his body is still smoking, charred. Ember.
it is I, yes.
You're watching this happen as if it was a play about you. Seeing yourself drop to the ground, seeing the others start scrambling to try to heal you. What would you like to do?
Am I like standing outside of my body watching?
Basically, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna sit. I'm gonna walk over and sit next to where, like in front of where I'm laying. It's like cross legs, just sitting, looking at myself.
You're seeing Mayari's hands go to work, start pulling out, natural remedies, start to just trying to apply whatever tinctures are at hand, knowing full well that none of this will do any good. That you have made the necessary sacrifice. But sitting and watching.
As Mary's like moving, moving her hands around and doing stuff, I'm just gonna try to put my hand on hers. Can you hear me? Oh, maybe not.
Your hand is joined by another. A shadowy form of a hand that kind of presses down on both of yours and mine. It starts manipulating Mayari's movements. Starts almost pouring this energy in that, from this perspective, feels wrong. This isn't life that it's pouring into, it's something else. Can't hear you.
Are you the Malgrith thing?
I think so. Where I was. Could be again.
You probably should be again. Why hitch a ride, and my friend?
If I told you that a friend might have to stay.
Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to. So, why don't I stay instead?
Your spirit, you give your body as well.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't expect to die today. Honestly, I didn't expect to die any day. But I couldn't sit and watch myself kill someone I've come to care about.
I accept.
All right, come on. Let's get you home.
And your hand there on Mayari's would sink down as you were just being pulled until all of that pain comes back. Every inch of you just covered in this white hot flame, your body just aching from head to toe. But you're staring up at Mayari. And Ember takes a breath. A very labored, very pained breath.
Oh, that hurts. Oh God. Oh, damn it. Oh gosh, I've been burnt before, but that's kind of nasty.
Just fully flop on top of him and
Oh,
just
that's
like
tender.
sobbing, just sobbing. Oh my god, I thought you were dead. I haven't healed anyone before, and I don't know, I don't even think I'm just glad you're alive. Oh god. Yeah.
I'd hug
Wet
you back,
shoulder.
But
Oh, I'm
it's kinda
sorry.
tough.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's yours. Don't worry about it.
Ugh.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? Don't ask me that right now. You're the one who burned alive.
That's
Just
true.
like fully, I'm putting more water on you, just hoping it like soaks in to places.
The wounds would kind of start to close. The burns certainly lessened.
All right, so you're okay, Kim? Are you all right? I'm gonna try to sit up.
Don't you dare move from that spot.
Okay. I stay laying down.
You and I are gonna have a word later about what just happened. But right now, you don't get to do anything. Not in this condition.
I'll be okay. I think that's the plan at least.
We just have one day where someone isn't almost on the verge of death.
I don't think this is what we signed up for, quite honestly. I mean, we kind of started out our friendship, with a giant sea monster. I don't know how we're gonna get. I don't know how we're gonna go. Get less from there.
If you died, what the hell was I supposed to tell Faye, huh?
Oh God.
How am I supposed to put that off on him? Hey, you were gone for a small period of time, and then your best friend died.
I think Faye would understand.
I don't think you would.
Ow! It hurts to smile.
Stop talking.
So something I gotta tell you.
What?
Kim, I don't hate you, right?
Extra. Right.
You know,
I know.
that what I said earlier that's because I was mad, and more because I was mad, but it was more, I was trying to get you to understand that it's not fun to watch your friend suffer. Yeah. Not at all.
So you almost get yourself killed?
You did it too.
You
Yeah.
both did it, and I
Hey, you
I
don't.
didn't even get. You don't get to talk.
You don't.
No! If we're talking right now, it's only to say that we love each other and we'd all die for each other, which we clearly all attempted to do right here.
What is wrong with us?
Funny story. I sort of did.
You did what?
I died. I was right. Ah, okay. I can't move that. I was right there. Yeah, right behind me. I saw you. I sat down. I talked to the Shavatar.
Oh my God.
And well,
If you
let's
do it
just
again,
say,
I'm punching you.
well, you see, here's the thing. Is that, I was dead. Like dead. And I learned something that if we were going to restore everything without upsetting the reincarnation cycle of the Avatar, and at least I think that's what's going on, that you would have to stay here. So, I mean, me being dead and all already, you're looking at the new Shavatar.
I'm going all in. I'm punching him like.
No, that's tender. Oh, please stop.
No mercy for you. Not
It's
after
like
this.
it's like a 4th degree burn. I don't even know.
I don't.
With fire burns white. That was like plasma or something. I don't even know. It was so hot.
That,
What if I get that?
I mean,
Was I supposed to get that tough? I guess I'll never know now.
you're saying you have to stay here.
Yeah. No, listen, it'll be fine. If you come back to the spirit world, I'm sure you can. Yeah. I think that's how that works.
Isn't the spirit world?
Well, it's gonna be fine because it's not gonna be destroyed, right? It's gonna be reset or something. I don't know. I'm kind of fumbling around here too. I don't really know anything.
Agreed to stay in a place and you don't even fully understand what it is you are doing still.
I mean, I don't think I would have been able to come back anyway. To be fair.
You make it hard to not want to hit you right now, okay?
I mean, what happened to General Zolzaya? What happened to all that? You just threw that all away. I don't have any of that back there. I don't have anything to aspire to. I don't have anything to become. You idiot. You are such an idiot. God. She like stands up and kind of like wobbles on her way and starts like limping, the exhaustion kind of setting into her body.
Try to sit up again. Oh, okay. Ooh, that hurts. A fun fact is that General Zosiah would have done the same thing, quite honestly. You know, I realized something when I was watching me start to tear down you two, right? Is that I've been trying to figure out who I am and what I'm supposed to do. And I realized that you all gave me a reason. And that who I was supposed to be is who I am. And who I am is your friend. And so I'll ask you this, if it was reversed, if it was the opposite, if you knew that I had to stay and that you could do something in which you were already going to be here anyway. The chance for my life is gone. And I'm fine with that. But I'm not fine with not letting you figure out what your life is going to be like. I was always meant to save people, and look, I'm gonna save an entire city of people. And the Avatar. If you ask me, it's not many generals who've done that, right? Yeah. Not many.
Turn back around. All right. General Shabatar. What's next?
Get to the heart. You know, I would normally say you could go, because, I mean, quite honestly, I'm the only one who has to stay. But, how do you feel about taking one last walk with good old Ember?
Nothing I'd rather do. Kim?
Can you even walk?
I don't know, quite honestly.
It's okay, I'll carry.
I think it's healing me.
It.
Is it healing me? I look down at myself.
I mean, yeah, the pain's still there, but it almost feels like it's there as a reminder.
Yeah. It's kind of wild. No, I can do it. It's fine. I like do a kip up. See, I'm fine. I landed it.
You're a horrible liar. I want you to know that.
It hurts. It hurts terribly, but I'm glad you're okay.
I would have been fine.
Would you have been? I mean, that I'm pretty tough, and that guy was tougher.
I think I'm tougher than both of you.
Oh,
I'm a crime lord, in case you forgot.
oh yeah. You rule the
I'm a
public city
lord.
people thingy stuff. Yeah.
I'm a come over, put his arm over my shoulder, try and help him. You don't get to push yourself at all, by the way.
All right.
All right.
Then we press on. That maze-like quality that you've been experiencing, it feels like the city is physically contorting to keep you out, to maneuver you away from where you need to go. Seems gone. In every step, there's just this foreboding sense of weight. Till, again, while you can't see it necessarily, you can feel that you've entered the heart of this. Everything just feels wrong. It feels divided. You all feel divided. Mayari, that entity inside you, or whatever they are, every step here does seem to make them feel more powerful.
Can I still feel Malgrith inside?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
The deal was simply that Ember stays.
Think I'll let them walk forward and I'll start to kind of keep a slight distance and just friend.
Yes.
You're still with me?
for the moment.
Did Ember really die?
Yeah.
So there's no, like, tradesies, like, he couldn't come back to life if I...
Life is precious. Life, value. Without death, there is no life.
What happens to him and to you if we go to the heart?
I don't know. I know this place. It's different, changed. You don't know what's waiting for you.
There's no way for me to... like, little secret pact. Nobody has to know. Just take my life instead of his. I don't... Is it too late?
Would you cheapen his sacrifice so?
He could just be so much more. Beyond this place, not... He could live a whole life.
You couldn't.
My life is... My life isn't what it could have been.
Can't change the past. Only the future.
I can't change being sick.
No. Not. Look what you've done. In spite of your family, in spite of all those who couldn't.
Well, guess I'll have to do something about it. Anyway.
Not far now.
Thank you. Yeah.
That
I'll try to catch back up.
that thing that's been circling, that enormous creature in the sky, has diverted its path. It stopped its aimless wandering. Does seem to be gliding towards the heart. There is a brief moment of energy, to put it into simplest terms. And you feel a crack, hear a pop in the air, and see a figure standing. A much more broad, bulky figure than you've seen before. Wearing very old, very traditional Water Tribe warrior attire. Says nothing but stares at the heart, stares at the creatures around, eventually looking back at you. Friend
Hello.
or foe?
Fro. I don't know. We're here to stop this thing.
We're friends.
Friend then.
What can you tell us about this?
This is an abomination. Nightmare world that needs to die.
Well, it's a good thing because we've come to kill it. Yeah, somewhat.
Good. I'm Kuruk. Avatar.
Oh, nice. That makes sense.
Avatar Kirk, is there... I'm guessing you being here, what's your plan for destroying this place? In case you have a better one than ours.
Either that thing dies, or I do.
That fat thing?
Yes.
So we just have
How
to...
long
we
have you
to...
been here?
Time is irrelevant.
Fair enough. Well, we bring something here that might stop it. So we've been told.
And that thing is mine. If you can stop this, do it. I'll keep it busy.
Is he gonna fly?
I don't know if Waterbender's able to fly, but maybe there's like a propulsive... Like
He's an avatar,
like
so you can do fire too, you know?
That's true, that's true. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. Duh.
All right,
We just all watch it. Okay.
Yes, yeah, indeed, avatar, sir, person, dude. I'm just gonna. Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn to the two of you. Go. I think this is I think this is it.
And
Ember,
with a burst of fire, he goes jet up into the
See,
sky.
I told you.
Towards that.
Yeah.
okay.
Though that's not the only figure you're seeing. There are creatures that just start pouring out of the streets, that start pouring out of buildings, causing rubble to collapse. Armies of these. You would
Our
see
way?
a figure that you would recognize, being the Avatar Aang, but so much younger, so many years younger than you have ever seen him.
The man, the myth, the legend, the kid, the myth, the legend. I don't know. We probably don't have much time. Look, it's been good. Really.
I'm not letting you go. I want you to know that.
Well, if you figure out a way to get me out, I'll gladly take it. 'Cause honestly, this wasn't on my bucket list.
Yeah.
I'll find for
Well,
you. Don't worry.
As these creatures flood the streets, being battled by these larger than life figures, streaks of fire filling the air, pillars of earth just erupting, skewering these creatures, walls of ice being formed to kind of herd them away, and tornadoes just whipping up across every single corridor that they can reach, just trying to pull these things out and keep them away from you. I think that's where we gotta save it for next time.
Oh! I was like, Faye, we can't let you go without Faye being here.
Exactly.
I was getting ready to say the tell Faye.
Yeah.
When we're offline, you and I are gonna have a word about what happened.
Oh
Well,
my God.
thank you all for being here. Thank you to my lovely cast for giving us this tear wrenching story. All of these characters that are just, they love each other so much, and just none of them know how to say it. And it's so good. And also, thank you to everyone that came out to watch us and support us. We love you so much. Thank you to Chaotic Wholesome Presents for the raid. We love you. I'm going to go around one more time, let everyone tell you who they are, where you can find them on the internet, and then we'll get on out of here. Go same order we did intros. So first up is Caitlin.
Hey everybody, I'm Caitlin. I played my Ari Best show and my eyes are so puffy and I'm still crying. I'm crying right now. Anyway, so happy to be back with you all. So emotional. Um, God, what an episode. Anyway, you can find me at KCunny Plays in most places, and we'll be back for some more Avatar as we come back around. And if you ever need any writing done for games, screen, audio, or stage, hit me up. Wicked. I think that's me.
And over to Excal.
Hello, that's a me. Extel, you can find me at Extreme King on all the socials. I've been playing Ember Zosiah, the Firebender of the Prodigy. The playbook, that's the way to say that. You can catch me on Take Your Roll every Wednesday night, where I storytell a Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle called Blood Tax. It's a good time. We just had our first episode this past Wednesday. Did I say Sunday before? It's Wednesday. I don't know.
Same
It's
thing.
Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, please. But yeah, Wednesday nights 8:30 Eastern. Take your roll. But yeah, it's a good time. And you can also catch me every other Sunday on Altered Echo Archives, where I play Jax on Imperial Rising, a Cypher game. It's a great time.
I love Cypher so
Anything else?
much.
It's so good. But yeah, it's so good. But yeah, anything else I'm in, you can catch me when I post about it on whatever social media I happen to post it on. So follow me. Oh God, it just destroyed my entire life. Thank you.
Yeah. Just the performances tonight. I'm gonna need like a nap and like a coffee, but McCole, last but not least.
I'm McCall. I was so close to actually shedding tears, but I somehow managed to prevent that from happening. So we didn't get Kim crying session number 3, sadly. I played Kim Tamo, the earthbender who now has a whole bunch of emotional issues. You could find me most social media. I don't remember if I have it all under the same name, but Iterno Studio. I am a freelance artist. I make funny stickers and I make weird prints, and I have a goth arcade line that I'm still developing, but also I have some stuff out for. I have an Etsy shop. It should be also under Iterno Studio. That's AETERNO Studio. Yeah. It's been a wild year since we've started this.
How many days in the year are we?
It's
Five?
been-
Five?
It's been one game and it's wild.
It's been 10 months, I think, since the first episode. I was looking up
Craziness.
our history.
Gosh, time goes
Here,
by.
here
doesn't
I thought there just being the three of us. I was like, this will be a casual episode. This
Oh.
we'll like have a little side quest or something. It'll be
it?
No,
so
we get an
fun.
actual character death instead.
Yeah,
In a game
sorry.
where characters can't die.
Exactly.
Look, I
Exactly.
figured it out.
You did nothing.
I figured it out.
Kim would have been fine. She would have been on fire, yes, but it's fine.
I broke the game. I did it. It was me.
Kim's-
You died
just
is
sipping
what you
coffee.
did.
And it was me, Barry. Yeah.
That's just me. Of course, I've been Andrew, your storyteller for tonight's game, and for most games around here. But yeah, this was an awesome game. I'm gonna throw a raid over to our friends at Magi RPG, who are playing. I think it's Cyberpunk. It's Cyberpunk Red, another great game. But before I do, just a little announcement. Play the proper music here. Hello, wonderful volunteers. I hope this message finds you in the best of health and spirits. Today I come to you with an exciting opportunity. An invitation to embark on a journey that transcends the ordinary. Welcome to The Experiment, a groundbreaking initiative that promises to unlock the boundless potential within each and every one of you. In The Experiment, you'll find the realm of limitless possibilities, a realm where the boundaries of the known are pushed to new and exciting extremes. We seek pioneers, visionaries, and those with an insatiable curiosity to join us in this extraordinary odyssey. This will be a time that you'll never forget. We'll see you next time, everyone.